crown weighs heavy, my king. I seek silence for prayer. I would go alone. Even the clatter of my guards feels like an intrusion upon the gods.
Go. See that you return before the bells toll the vespers.
Lost, noble lady. This is no place for one who smells of rosewater and privilege. You're a long way from the high gate, Zura.
This isn't where you come to find God. What do we have here?
She isn't looking for a god. And you aren't looking for trouble. Because if you take another step, you're gonna find a great deal of it.
The coin on her hand alone could feed us for a season.
This doesn't concern you, Thomas. It does now. She's not one of yours. Move on. Tonight is quiet. Let's keep it that way. You possess a careless spirit. To wander these paths without a ward is a slow death.
I only wish to see, to understand the world that lies beneath our walls.
The world beneath the walls is not a spectacle for the highborn to observe. It is a place of survival.
I am Valeria, and you have my gratitude, sir.
Thomas. And I would advise you, Valeria. The high gates are much safer than these dark stones. Come on, I'll walk you back. It's safer if you're with someone who knows how to walk in the dark.
This is good. You've done enough. Thank you for everything.
Of course. Your Grace.
If you know who I am, then you know you should not be standing this close. Leave now, I will ensure you are forgotten.
I don't want to forget you.
What do you want then? A reward? A position at court?
I want you to be safe. You have a heart that's too soft for this kingdom, even if you try to hide it behind a crown.
You talk as if you know me.
I don't. But I know what it's like to be trapped in a life that doesn't fit Valeria. I warned you the high gates were safer, Valeria.
The high gates are full of prayers for things I do not want. I found myself restless.
Restless is a dangerous state in this part of town. Why come back?
Because the world behind the palace walls is a pantomime. Every word is calculated, every gesture is a lie. I wanted to see if the world out here was honest.
It is honest, but it is not kind. There is a difference.
Then teach me. Show me what it means to live in a place where the truth actually matters.
To learn that, you'll have to stop being a guest in these streets and start being a resident. Are you ready to walk further than you did last time?
Lead the way.
If you are to be a resident here, you need to know how to walk without leaving a trail for the hounds to follow.
What is this place? The streets above, they feel like a dying kingdom, but down here, there is life. Why is there light in the dark?
This is where the realm breathes. The High Court spends its time building monuments to what they think the world should be. This is the anatomy of what it actually is.
I have walked the palace gardens 1,000 times, but I have never felt the pulse of the realm until this moment.
That is because you have only ever been a guest in your own realm, Valeria. You look, but you don't see. You possess the crown, but you don't own the earth beneath it.
Then teach me. Don't just show me, Thomas. Show me how to survive it. If I am to walk these paths, I want to be real.
Being real is a dangerous ambition, my queen. It costs everything. Are you certain you want to leave the palace behind, even for an hour?
A promise in the shadows, a dance with quiet death. If the world is burning down, let it turn to ash and bone. I'll stay right here with you until the end of the throne. You taught me how the magic weaves a conversation in the dark. You didn't give me power, you just flamed the dying spark. My heart is hammering a rhythm only you can feel. A secret beat of honesty in a world of polished steel. They think I'm just a queen, they think I'm made of glass, but they don't know the fire hidden under all the brass. It isn't a command, it's just the way it has to be. The only thing that's real is the space between you and me. Stay right here until the world ends.
You live in the dark and you work with your hands like any common laborer. But I have watched you. It is not human, yet is not the stifling high magic of the lords. What are you?
I am a bridge, and like any bridge, I am meant to be walked over.
Don't give me riddles. I'm tired of the court's games. You are Fae, I see it in the way you hold your stillness. But you are something else too, something grounded. How do you possess the sight yet choose to live in the dirt?
My mother was a daughter of the woods, and my father, he was a man who forgot that magic is not something you own, but something you honor. I am the result of that mistake. A mudborn, they call me, a tether between two worlds that despise each other.
Then why stay here? In the dirt?
Because the pure bloodlines at the palace are hollow. They have all the power, but none of the soul. Down here, I'm not a mistake. I'm the only thing standing between these people and the collapse. And I think you've come here because you finally realized that your crown is just a hollow shell too. You were absent from the noon audience again, Valeria. The Archduke was asking after you.
My apologies, my king. I felt the need for contemplation.
Again. You seem to have developed a sudden fervent interest in the gods. One would almost think you were praying for forgiveness for sins you haven't yet committed.
I pray for the realm's stability. Is that not the duty of a queen?
Your duty is to be the face of this dynasty, not to waste away in the dark whispering to statues. You look pale, Valeria. Thin. It is unseemly. A queen should be a vision of abundance, not a specter of misery.
I meant no disrespect.
Disrespect implies you have an opinion I value. You are here to look beautiful and produce an air that doesn't share your lackluster disposition. Try to remember that the next time you decide to vanish for a spiritual awakening, finish your meal. I expect you at the council meeting tomorrow morning. Try to wear something that doesn't make you look like you're already in mourning. You treat your magic like a weapon, Valeria. You force it, you strike with it. That's why you are always exhausted.
It is how I was taught. Power is dominance. That is the way of the High Fae.
The High Fae know how to rule, but they have forgotten how to be. Close your eyes. Don't look at the mana. Feel the hum of the earth beneath us. Don't fight the current. Trace it. Like you're pulling a thread from a tapestry.
I never knew magic could be a kindness.
Only when you share it. You see, the magic isn't a command, it's a conversation. You just have to be willing to listen.
I don't know how to listen to anything but the crown. Everything else is just...
Then stop trying to hear the rest of it. Just listen to what's happening right here. It's the only thing in this place that isn't a lie.
Then what is it saying, Thomas?
It's saying I spend every night pretending I don't see you, but I'm done lying to myself.
I can't. Thomas, look at me. I am the queen. You are everything I shouldn't have. If they find us, he finds you. He will tear this kingdom apart to reach you. To hell with the crown.
Father was slain by a mudborn, and that abomination is being sheltered by a traitor. We do not mourn today. We hunt.
You are a fool, Callum. You are chasing a shadow, while the true darkness is already inside these walls.
We will scour every inch of the forbidden region until they are extinguished, and the halfling who carries his mark is brought to justice.
If you want to honor your father, stop looking for the girl. Start looking for the one who whispers to the void.
The void is a myth, Mother. I will kill them both. The girl is a regicide. My brother is a traitor.
Then you will destroy the only thing that can keep the darkness out. You are playing a game with pieces you do not understand.
They're not coming back, are they?
Do you know what Eloran said when he left? He looked me right in the eye, gave me that "he'll be back in less than 24 hours" speech. And he's still not back.
He probably just didn't think they'd be gone this long.
Exactly. He didn't think. That's the Eloran special, isn't it? I'll be back in less than a day, Kale. Don't worry, just keep the hearth warm.
You're spiraling.
I'm not spiraling, I'm strategizing. And the strategy is this. We leave. Now.
And what is your plan then? Walk through the front gates and ask for them back?
No, I'm gonna find them.
You aren't worried at all.
I've seen what's on the other side of this life. It's remarkably dull.
You're a very frustrating man.
And yet, somehow by the grace of the gods, you still like me.
Just stop, Kale.
Make me. Do you feel that? The air. It's not just the forest. It's us. We're impacting the environment just by being this close.
I've spent my entire life hiding from who I am, Eloran. For the first time, I don't care if the world sees us.
That's the tragedy of it, Saraphina. You are the holder of this magic, but you're still a human heart beating in a faith world that wants to carve you out. If I stayed, if I keep holding you like this, I am making you a target for every soul in the High Court.
What about the tether? Won't it protect me?
The tether. It's not just for protection, it's a bridge. When I touch you, I'm not just touching your skin. I'm feeling the exact moment your heart speeds up for me. And right now, it's racing.
It's entirely out of my control. It's been racing since the moment I saw you. And I don't think I have the strength to slow it down anymore.
I don't want you to slow it down. I want to feel every beat of it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna stay right here until the world ends. And what is your command, your grace? My command is simple. We have a debt of blood. Burn the forbidden region. Every tree, every stone, every inch of shadow. If they want to play with the tether, let them see what happens when the rope is set to flames. The hunt begins at dawn. Anyone found harboring them will be considered an enemy of the crown, and I will see their lineage erased before the sun sets. You've been quiet. You seem distant.
It's been a year, to the day.
What's been a year?
My father. My mother said he passed in his sleep. I never went back to check. I couldn't. I remember the funeral. The dirt hitting the wood. And then it was just us.
Saraphina, I won't pretend to understand what you lost, but you're not alone in the dark anymore. If you ever need to go back, I'll go with you, even if it's the last thing we do.
It's been months since I left my mother alone in that house, Eloran, thinking I was just out gathering wood. Every day I wonder if she's waiting for me to walk through the door, or if she's already given up and closed the shutters for good. My father died, and then I vanished. I left her with nothing but silence. Talking about him, it makes the silence feel even heavier. If I admit he's gone, if I say it out loud, then I'm just confirming that I'm the only thing she has left. And I'm the one who abandoned her. Waiting for a daughter who isn't coming back. It makes me want to stop running and just go home. But I can't, and I'm the reason they're looking for us.
No. You're not. They aren't looking for us because of you, Saraphina. They're looking for us because I chose this. I chose to break the line. I chose to stand against my father. And I chose to walk away from everything I was raised to be. If there is a target on our backs, I put it there. The second I decided I wasn't going to let them take you. Don't you dare take that weight on yourself.
You didn't have to.
I did. Because the alternative was a world where I didn't get to see you breathe. You ask me to give form to a tether, Your Grace. A soul is not material. It leaves no footprint, no scent, no residue. You ask me to build a cage for the wind. She's a dissonance. Every time she uses the tether, she leaves a jagged wake in the local field. She's vibrating against the reality of this kingdom. If I forge the housing, the resonance will burn through any ordinary metal. It will require a marrow welt. It will require a sacrifice of the link. I want a seeker that mimics the exact harmonic frequency of that fabric. It won't kill her. It will lock onto her. It will mirror her heartbeat. It will act as a structural anchor, dragging her soul down until she is nothing but heavy anchor-weighted bone. Release a dozen! And if it finds her, Kill her if you must, but leave my brother alive. I'll deal with him personally. He declared a hunt. I know Callum, he's gonna burn every inch of the Forbidden Region until he flushes us out.
So we run? We just keep going?
We're heading straight to the border.
The border?
We're going to see your mother.
And then what? What does she have that can actually stop Callum?
She has the one thing Calhoun is terrified of. She has the truth about your father, and she has the keys to the throne he stole. We aren't going there to hide anymore, Saraphina. We're going there to get the proof we need to burn his reign to the ground.
You act as if you've already won, Callum. You haven't. You have a crown, but you have no legacy. The court is whispering. They see you as a temporary king, a regent waiting to be unseated.
I will find that Mudborn. I will end the bloodline. That is my legacy.
Your legacy is a bloodline, not a body count. I've arranged a betrothal with the House of Valarius. It will solidify your claim to the High Court and silence the dissenters.
I don't need a bride to keep my throne.
You don't need a bride, you need an anchor. You are becoming as brittle as the magic you claim to command. Accept the betrothal, or I will let the court decide that you are too unstable to lead. It's been so long. What if I walk through that door and she looks at me like a stranger? Or worse, what if she looks at me and sees exactly what I've become and she hates it? What if she's not waiting for me? What if she's furious? I vanished.
You think she's angry that you survived? Saraphina, look at this place. She stayed here to guard the door so you'd have a place to come back to. Whatever she feels, you're not doing this alone. I brought you here because this is the only truth left in the world. Stop looking at the door, Saraphina. Look at me. I've had you every day for 7 years, and I'm not letting go now.
Saraphina? Mom, this is Eloran.
The end of the throne. You taught me how the magic weaves a conversation in the dark. You didn't give me power, you just flamed the dying spark. My heart is hammering a rhythm only you can feel. A secret beat of honesty in a world of polished steel. They think I'm just a queen, they think I made